Yeah, that's right. It's Joe here for Joyrider TV, and we're live from Wildwind Beach Club and Resort inside the bike shed of dreams. Yeah, this is where all our bikes come from. Well, they don't come from here, but this is where they're stored anyway. And anyway, so before we say what has been happening, let's look at what is happening right now. And right now we have got nothing short of an absolute cracking bit of wind. So let's switch to front screen. Here we go. I'm just rolling with the dudes. The dudes are going for a bit of a speedboat pull. Here we've got Tom. He's known as Snowy. How's today been, Tom?
Hectic at times, but we've managed it.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Hectic at times, but we managed it. And look at that bit of breeze. Sorry if there's a bit of wind noise on the microphone, but there's probably a good 25 knots of wind at the moment. You can see some windsurfing action going on. In fact, this young gentleman on the green sail is probably going to do something. Let's see what he's got. Stunts, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Windsurfing stunts going on all day here. Maybe I could just grab the end of this bit of string. Can you do your Hobie 16 high wind soloing video? Yeah, I've done one, but if that wasn't enough for you, I can certainly go out and do that again. Let's go. Yeah, that's right. Powerboat extraction complete. Yeah, the day's been pretty good. We had race day again today. We race every Friday here, Wildwind. Midway through the racing, the wind came in pretty strong, and then it's been really quite strong all afternoon, which has been a real pleasure. How do you avoid pitch poles on the Hobie 16? That is a fantastic question. The main way that you can avoid a pitch pole on any type of catamaran is by being in control. I know it sounds obvious, but the best way of staying in control on your boat is by working the main sheet. The more that you work the main sheet, the more in control you are. What do you do to get ready to go to race next week? I'll just continue with this main sheet stuff and then I'll get back to you there. Jeff, I think that is. Yes, so by working the main sheet, you can really know where the limits are on your boat. As you sheet in, you'll feel the boat get a bit more lively. As you sheet out, you'll feel it get less lively. So you really know where you are. So if you're ever having a problem with pitch poling, it's probably because you're not working with enough main sheet. Also, you can stand at the back. I'm switching to front view. So if I'm sailing in a high wind on the Hobie 16, here we are, Hobie 16, I'll generally put my front foot there and my back foot actually underneath the rudder stock, really far back. If it's windy like it is at the moment, then I'll set the traveller out a reasonable distance, like here, like there, and then work with the main sheet from that position, and that way we can avoid the pitch pole, getting the weight back, keeping the speed on. Okay, so I think Jeff from Gear Report, good to have you on board, was saying, how have I been preparing for the competition next week? Well, unfortunately, I haven't been preparing as much as I'd hoped because I had some sort of medical defect, a personal medical defect last weekend, which has meant I've been in and out of doctors' offices and a hospital this week. So I haven't actually been able to get out sailing. I was going to get out on this bad boy called Bad Boy 94, the Tornado. You can actually follow Bad Boy 94 on Facebook. Oh yeah, no problem. I'll get on the Hobie 14 in a jiffy. Yeah, so yeah, Bad Boy Team Bad Boy 94 on Facebook, and there'll be stuff about what we're trying to do at the Europeans. But the main bit of an update here is I've got this brand new OS3 spinnaker. She's in there. Can you hear that? Crispy. Yeah, we've got a crispy new spinnaker from Fanos OS3 sales here in Vasiliki, and I was intending on getting out today to test it, but the wind came in so hard and fast that I thought, you know what, I'm not going to go out and make a mess of the boat. Are you going to live stream the race? I wish. If I could get the technology working, then I would, but I'll do what I did last time and I'll video the best race. How am I going to know which one's the best? Who knows? But I'll video the whole way around the track of the race and then put it on as a normal video, but unedited. There. Hi Kashif, yeah, good to have you on board. Okay, yeah, so the walk, yeah, so basically there hasn't been any real preparation. Do you go alone on a Formula 18? Is it safe and possible single-handed? Okay, depends on the strength of the wind. Yeah, if the wind is, let's say, less than 15 knots, then by all means you could single-hand. Yeah, why don't I go out on a 16? Yeah, it's because I'm doing this video, I think. That's probably the why. And I haven't quite got the technology together to live stream from the boat because at the moment I'm using the telephone. If anybody's got any tips for live streaming using a GoPro Hero 7, then next week I will do some live streams from on the water in Italy. But at the moment, so with the single-handed on the F18, it is feasible. You will not be able to ride it if it capsizes, and yeah, it works perfectly well as a single-hander, but the thing which will restrict you is Kashif. Yeah, life proof on your phone. Yeah, that would probably do it. My wife dropped it for me the other day and put a big crack in the screen. Yeah, so thanks very much there. But yeah, the Formula 18 boat single-handed, perfectly viable as long as it's not too windy. One of the big issues is how you handle it on the beach, because it's quite a heavy boat for one person to manage. Anyway, so as requested, here is, or a phone bag. Yeah, okay. Everyone's got the good ideas, haven't they? But yeah, if I could, because I've tried hooking the GoPro up to the telephone so that I can get the live stream going using the GoPro, but I haven't been successful just yet. Should have done the 16 nationals, I know, but I was busy here going to hospital. I would have loved to have been there, but the back camera quality will be bad. Oh, with the telephone it will certainly be bad, I think. So I've got to get the GoPro going and linked up. Can I sail with you? Yes you can, but you'll need to come here. Yeah, to Vasiliki. You should do a video on the Hobie 14. It is on its way on this bad boy. Yeah, we've got, as I mentioned last week, I have got a small sail that we can use on the 14, which will work very nicely in the really strong wind. So unfortunately that is going to have to wait until when I get back from Italy, which will be in about a week and a half. Well, maybe I'll come to South Africa. I like it there. I spent a lot of time in Cape Town, actually. I did the Hobie Tiger Worlds in, I think it was 2008, in Langebarn. What a great place to sail that is. Yeah, so, yeah, big fan of the... Aha, you are in Cape Town. Yeah, I used to windsurf at Milnerton Aquatic Club, and I did the Worlds in Langebarn, so that was a great time there. But here I am in Vasiliki. We've got the Hobie 16s. Yeah, sorry I couldn't be at the UK Nationals. I would have loved to have been there. I saw the photographs and the conditions Looked good. You are from Milnerton Aquatic Club. Ah, very good. Yeah, oh yeah, I'd love to do Eurocat sometime, but it really is. Ah, nice one. I will come to the States and sail your boat with you, no problem there. Oh, what? Would you consider the Hobie Wave or Getaway rigs from Canada? Yeah, the Hobie Wave possibly would consider adding to the fleet with one of those, but not the Getaway. I think the Getaway is a plastic boat, and the plastic catamarans, I hate to say it if you're the owner of a plastic catamaran, but I don't particularly like them because they're not particularly rigid. The construction doesn't allow the boat to be very solid. So I would go, yes, with the Wave for kids or less experienced sailors or just people wanting a bit of fun, but not the Getaway. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, so continuing with the preparations for going to Italy next week. I'm going to come down tomorrow and take the boat out, test out the new spinnaker, and hopefully that will all be fine. And then after that, on Sunday, I'll take the boat apart, get it loaded onto the trailer. Oh, I missed that gear report. Okay, I'll read this later so I can digest what you're saying about the live streaming. I am filming from Wildwind Sailing Holidays in Vasiliki in Greece on the island of Lefkos, which is just down from Corfu and just up from Kefalonia. You can see Kefalonia there. There. That's Kefalonia. Yeah, why not try to come? It's a good place. People who come here like it. I know it sounds unbelievable, but it is true. Yeah. Yeah, so that's about the size of it. You're young. Well, you have to get someone else to come with you. Can we bring our own boats there and sail with you? Yeah, you can. But did you not just say that you're in Canada or the US? That's a long way to bring a boat from. Here's some of the dudes. The dudes are having a good time. There's Guy, he's working on his tan. Yeah. Yeah, so there we go. And the rest of the update from this week is that, once again, only 12. Okay. Yeah, you can sail across the Atlantic on a 16. Yeah, the wind has been a little bit less than ideal most of the week, but it certainly is making up for it now. And as soon as I'm finished here, I am going to be probably just nipping out for a windsurf. Yeah. Okay, yeah, if everybody from America would like to get a fleet together and we'll do a mass Atlantic crossing on catamarans. Yeah, very nice. So we'll go for a bit of that when it's time. Thank you very much, Gusto M. Oh, is that Gustav? No, surely not. Can you make a video of you windsurfing? Oh, you're not going to believe it, but I'd actually planned for it. Here I am, ready to go. I've got the head cam ready so that I'll be windsurfing with the camera on my head with the live stream. Okay, cheers, Conlin. Nice to have you on board. See you later. Yeah, so that's about the size of it. That's where we are. And also a big new feature is I've had the delivery of new flags. I know, might not seem exciting, but it's exciting to me. From for all of your flag requirements, there's a firm in Poland called Graffiti Print, and they do the best flags at the best prices. If you let them know that Joe from Total Joyrider sent you, I'm sure they'll be pleased with me for doing that. When can you come to Cape Town? I wish. Yeah, I'd really like to come back. I actually did 12 summers in Cape Town in a row, but I haven't been for 5 years because I had an offspring. I had a little boy of my own, and that stopped me from coming back. Well, he did. Yeah, so there we go. There's the new flags. But I'm sure I'll be back in Cape Town again at some point. So anyway, I think that is about as far as I'm going to take it. I'm just going to see if I can recruit next year in Eurocat. Oh yeah. Here we are at the end of the day debrief with the Wildwind staff.
Creeping in there.
Yeah, creeping in. Oh. Okay, no, oh yeah, Swedish John is racing with me at the Europeans next week. How do you stop your Hobie 16 holes from getting soft? I don't think you can. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things. If you're using a 16, especially in the sea with waves, they are going to get soft over time. The only thing that you can do is store them out of the sun, put a full cover on, because if the fiberglass hull is in the sun a lot, then you might get some delamination of the hull over time. Make sure there's no water in the hulls after you finish sailing by fully draining the boat. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. But yeah, I think the main thing with the soft hulls is get onto it early. As soon as there's even a bit of softness, get onto it early. Yeah. Because if you let it get away from you, then you are doomed. That's it. Try to slow it down, yeah, for sure. All right, so I'm just waiting for these guys to finish. Oh, there's clapping. Let's get in.
Also, big well done to Joe for his Hobie 15 joyriding. That
Yeah.
very impressive.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. You heard it here first. I went out on a Hobie 15 today and I made a movie. Hopefully I'll have that ready to upload later on this evening. Hobie 15 fans everywhere. I think you're going to enjoy that. Anyway, can I borrow someone? Can you do me a favour? It's not, all you got to do is hold it. You don't have to talk. Okay, so I'm just recruiting Ollie. This is Ollie. He's one of the main players here at Wildwind Sailing Holidays Beach Club and Resort.
Do you get paid every time you say it?
No, not at all. No, I get nothing. Yeah, I will call you when I'm in Cape Town next. Yeah, so if you could... All right, I'm just going to switch to head cam, so I won't be able to reply to your comments anymore. And if that's all right, if you could just follow me down to the water, it'll make some excellent TV. Yeah, so going out windsurfing. This is a 4.5 metre sail. It's fairly windy. If anyone comments, if you can read it out, just in case anyone's saying anything hilarious.
Yeah. Hey.
Right. Got the GoPro Hero 7 going on to the head. So yeah, always attach a safety line because you don't want to be losing your camera. Okay, here we go. Yeah, if you could follow me, that would make some excellent TV. So here we go. Just cruise it down. Okay, so here we are. We're live, we're on the head. See my hand in Hobie 16 there. I've got the GPS on as well. See how far I can go. So I'm just going to do one run and then I'm going to come back. Is that all right, Ollie?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
himself, Joe Bennett. Oh, wipeout of the day! What a fun! Right there is how Joe does it in Vasiliki. Either, to be fair. Nice job. There it is.
Okay, there we go. Oh, can you just press the flip the screen round button?
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks very much. X Death Wave. Wow, that's a hell of a name. XX1000. Yeah, managed to keep the camera on my head throughout. That was the main objective. So I'll get that video on later as well, uploaded. And there you go. So, whew, God, it's a bit lively, that sort of level of intensity on the water. So thanks very much for tuning in. There'll be more videos coming soon. I'll get that live Hobie 15 with commentary. It wasn't live actually. It was live at the time, but it won't be by the time you come to see it. It'll be something that happened before. All right, so thank you very much for everybody for watching. Thanks for everyone for supporting the channel. Thanks to everyone who's been shopping at totaljoyrider.com. It really helps and makes me feel special. And dream job. Yeah, it is. Thank you.